So let me tell you how my 24 hours, how I spend it. In tongues and in Bible study. That's all. Very soon I'm supposed to be carrying my children to school and bringing them. I'm looking for how that can happen so that I will remain in the basement. Yes, that's where I get these things that I teach you. Yeah, sometimes it takes 24 hours too. You wait on the scriptures with tongues until the opener of eyes now comes to take the scales. Then they will give you an entrance to see the things that mortal men are in a hurry and they never get to see. Yeah, so that's my job. We need to go on camping. Leave your television. I know you bought a new television that big. So that the Lord can give you new eyes and new lenses. So we'll stop here today. But I will continue the message of the local church until every one of you understands it. It is within that context everyone can find his destiny. Everyone can grow to maturity. Your growth is not supposed to be a competition to me, because if you don't grow, I will not be able to fulfill my destiny. There's a part of my destiny that is in your hand. There's a part of it, because the principle of the body of Christ is the principle of interdependence and not independence. The days of becoming a one-man squad, those days have passed. The days of giants are past. The giant of Israel was Saul. He was a shoulder taller than every Israelite. He was the giant of Israel. But when he stood by the giant of the Philistines, he was a dwarf. He never spoke. He only spoke in whispers. And God did not need a giant to kill a giant. All he needed was a giant killer. There's a place where those abilities are developed, where a stranger becomes a valiant and he can use his left hand to throw a sling. There's a place where you are equipped to understand the sound of the trumpet and to know when it's time to take your journey, when it's time to fight, when it's time to rise, when it's time to stand, when it's time to walk away, and when it's time to run. You know it. And then the things that Satan stole from you, when the battle begins to rage, by his own accord, he will restore it by himself. So we were in the village, in the woods. That's where I started having encounters with God, and the teaching grace was given to me. In the woods there, I started teaching scriptures, and people started having encounters with God. I will study overnight till daybreak so that I can teach the people that were gathering in the woods. The hand of God began to, it was in the woods. These things I'm teaching you, I studied the Bible many times to try to understand. I said, where are you? The one that wrote this book, where are you? And I tarried before him. Then he came to open it. Then I saw I saw that the Bible is sealed. I know you are not aware. It is sealed. You can't see it. Because if it doesn't open your heart, it cannot open the book. It will open your heart first. Yes. And we began to practice church life. And the glory of God was strong in our midst. We didn't have money. We didn't have anything of this world, but we had Jesus in abundance. Yes, it was in that place he began to stretch forth his hands. He began to release power upon our hands. We fought with demons, with warlocks, with witches. Yes. Yes. Then I now knew that Satan is not in control. Many times Satan rose up to kill people in our midst. I discovered that when we were all standing in alignment, he could not kill in our midst. So I came to teach us something. We go to villages, invade villages, destroy things that have been built in the name of Satan, and the witches, they are looking for somebody to strike, but the house is in alignment. They don't find any. I remember those days before I preach, I would begin to pray in the spirit, and then I would receive songs. I received 87 songs. And Theophilus will not know that one of the songs he sang, it was my song. Where's Theophilus? Okay. Tell him that he sang. Yes, we got the song from the mountaintop. But today he is singing it. He doesn't even know where it came from. No one else can preach your sermon. No one else can sing your song. No one else. No one else. No one else can do the things that God has called you to do. I came to provoke you that you can still fulfill your calling. You can still fulfill your destiny. The Spirit of God has spoken a word over your life, and it will not return to him void. Oh God. We began to grow in the things of the Lord.